from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawks, ready.
Give up the middle. Judkins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense for the Packers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he whips that one incomplete there. You look at this Packers defense. But right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Nineteen tight.
Here's Sanders. He's got him in. That's Bond. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, ready?
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Well, they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
A good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Now Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
Striker, 3-3, ready. 45, White. Watch out now, 50 Fury. 10.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Ready.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. Red 38. Black Ultra. Green Jack. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Ready.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Micah Parsons
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Love.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready. Yellow. Ready.
They'll run right here with Jacobs.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Black. 95. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
43. Ready.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
Got. Ready.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Lion.
To throw is Sanders. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Sanders. This one is complete to Judkins.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now Sanders.
He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Again, here's Jenkins.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On the set.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Ready. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14.
Cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Come on, set. Thick black shot. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Green Jack. Stick. Metro Green.
Working out of the gun. Love.
And rifles one that's going to be intercepted.
Rayshad Jenkins picks it off.
And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Back. Viking 18.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
70.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Pass to 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Here we go. 8 kick, 70, Timber will go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Cowboys, Mustang 19.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Come on, ready.
Off the play fake, Love.
He's across midfield. And down right around the 37. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line.
33, yellow. Commit red. Black wide. Hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the Browns' 39-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 32.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Drill, 52. Ready, hut.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 138 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
It's a gain of 10. And the Packers first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Packers 21, Browns 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Hey, check that, check that. Street. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Was Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll get this complete to Tillman. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 24, Packers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
Edo blue. Here we go. Set. Set you. Yellow. Set.
Love looking to throw it. A complete once again to Watson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Love fires up quickly outside. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that goes for a gain of 31.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line.
Strike. Black 40. Ready?
Play action this time with Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Come on, set. Hut.
Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Hut.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense, just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Seven Pirates.
Sanders to throw. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, Sanders. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Go! Hot, set, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here now, 3rd down.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready up.
Throwing, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Bronco 80.
To throw is Sanders. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sanders once more. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Next is for Browns 31, Packers 24.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red, sight, set, ready. Yellow, 22, pause red. Ready?
Now Love. Watson making the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone.
Six, mega. Let's go now. Green jack. Fuse, yellow. Smash, red. Blue striker. Black shot. Drill green. Needle blue. Ready?
One last shot now for Love. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Browns, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers,
like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her put it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the webby, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.